Andrew Spanton with the European market wrap-up. Oh, baby, can you say yen carry trade? Oh, this sterling yen busting through double par last night. Japan and Asia, better household spending, better unemployment number. Yes, the Tokyo CPI was a little bit lighter, but the national number was a little bit better than expected. But again, Tokyo is the most recent data. But again, housing starts better in Japan. Big building permit issues last year. They're starting to finally work its way through the system. But again, big data out last night out of Japan. Much better than expected. Dollar yen busting through that 108.80 level. Got down to 108.40, I believe. Wow. Euro sterling continues to plow its way higher. Made another attempt at the highs. Getting a little stretched here, but again, it's broken out, so we're not going near it in the short side. If anything, it's a long. But for now, sterling dollar, again, the relative strength loser. Canadian dollar a little bit stronger ahead of GDP. I don't know. Again, with U.S. GDP being better, we are Canada's biggest trading partner. It would make sense that the Canadian dollar would rally a little bit into this number. Any weakness on this GDP data, I'm not saying it's going to be or not, but I think a way to play it, if it is weaker, I would imagine this dollar Canada takes off. I think this loonie yen continues to crap out. Under 104, that loonie yen looking real good. Euro yen looks like 160 is going to be given. And say bye-bye, say a little 158 in euro yen, should that happen. Euro sterling comes in, this euro dollar is going to probably break. Given the fact that over the course of the last 2 days, we've had the dollar weaken in Europe, and then we had the dollar basically strengthen dramatically in the U.S. session, I would imagine something like that's going to play out once again. It's the end of the week. The trend has been this way. I would imagine the dollar's probably going to go out weaker. Again, we do have personal income, personal spending coming out. I don't believe, again, these numbers are supposed to be a little bit on the weak side. Should they be better, once again, we're getting opportunities with these better U.S. numbers to actually get long the dollar at great levels. This euro dollar looks like if euro sterling comes in, say bye-bye, say a little 146 maybe. 148, big level, 148.10. Watch yourself if it breaks through there. It's probably a long through that level. But again, watch it closely because we could rally up there, fake out down. Numbers out of Europe were not very good. Italian retail sales sucked. We had CPI data coming out weaker than expected. So again, European numbers, unemployment rate holding steady. But this CPI at 3.8%, starting to come down. Jean-Claude Trichet, price stability. Axel Weber. You guys need to be out there somewhere. I don't know, but you're looking at the world in a much different way than the rest of us are. But again, Starks and Weber think that they're going to raise rates in Europe. I think that's ridiculous. I think Europe is going in a recession. I think possible depression as rates have been high way too long there. And they just think that Europeans, they're the greatest, maybe. I don't know. But maybe I'm seeing something. I don't see what they see, and I wish I could see what they see. But right now, to me, with rates so high in Europe, with high oil prices, Germany coming in, this European economy looks like it's in big trouble. And so again, I think that, again, the Canadian number coming out is the big market moving event of the day to me. And again, I think that Canadian yen, that Euro Canada, all these look very interesting to trade off of the number. And I think, again, the way things are playing out, Aussie, Kiwi, very strong. Oil's up right now. S&P futures down. Dell had bad earnings, so maybe the stock market's going to be down. But again, that's just going to be more carry trade weakness. Looks like dollar yen's rolling over. Looks like from that standpoint, maybe we get another one of those rallies in the U.S. session where dollar yen just rips 70, 80, 90 pips. Who knows? But again, if the dollar does go out weak, that's probably the likely scenario. We saw that wedge, if you saw my YouTube on Daily FX, you saw that wedge on that dollar yen, broke nicely, took out previous day lows, and then went bye-bye. So again, the sterling yen under double par. I think it's only a matter of time before euro yen cracks through 160, and then say a little 158. And maybe it's turnaround Tuesday next week for the carry trade. I don't know, but it certainly does not look very good. And I think, again, if crude oil does reverse to the downside, listen, it was down 250 yesterday. So if this storm gets downgraded in any way, I would imagine commodity currencies could come under pressure as the Aussie. Look at that pound Aussie getting nailed. The pound weak against every currency out there, pound Kiwi. So again, I think that trend probably continues, but if oil does break lower, I would imagine commodity currencies will come under pressure. Right now, Canadian, all commodity currencies are very strong right now. That's your European wrap-up. I will not be having my technicals until Sunday. Okay, I'm going to do weeklies for you. We're going to look at the weekly charts on my YouTube and Daily FX, so check that out. That's on Sunday. I'm going to give you a weekly outlook for each of our 6 pairs that we do on that technical analysis report I do at the end of every trading day for Daily FX and for my YouTube broadcast. So again, it looks to me like the dollar's going to go out. Right now, the dollar's a little bit mixed. We got Canadian dollar strength. We got European strength, euro sterling. higher, cable weakness, yen strength. So it's a very mixed market right now. I would imagine that if things trend the way they have been over the course of the last 2 days, we should get some dollar strength in the U.S. session, especially if the stock market overcomes Dell's bad earnings. Andrew Spanton, Daily FX commentator, YouTube broadcaster, newsletter writer. Have a great weekend, everyone. Make some money. Make me proud. Have a good one.